Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. If you are a new user, this is called the Simple Code Skills channel, to which we are going to learn the aspects of web design. And when you're learning the aspects of web design, we are going to use a tool called Figma. So this is supposed just to give you a layout of what we are going to cover in web development. So after that, we are also going to finish this website to which we started in the previous video. Here we have basically created a simple navigation bar, and in this page now, which is the home page, we have to make it alluring and also not so much content in it, but alluring for a beginner. So with that, we are going to insert our first text, and you're going to type inside it simple code skills. And then we are going to align it, make it bigger, like 96 in size, then make it bolder, it's bold. We can center it. We can also, we are going to do what? We are going to center the position, also with the positioning of the grid, to which we learned in the previous video. And then we are going to start scrolling it up after giving it a different color red. So with that, let's come and select this element again. So basically, I have expanded my text to be a bit more visible, the left tools. So basically you can see it's a bit different from the previous video. So when I come here and say that now I want to probably select the simple code skills, here it is. I use the shift up arrow and move it to whichever position and I want, and I like it at that position. After that, I'm going to insert a very simple text telling people what I do to this on this page and this website. So I can tell them design website and start making money. Design website. Because who doesn't want to make money? Everyone wants to make money. Money. Then Control A to select all the elements, because I said I like using shortcuts. So Control A to select all the elements. Then we can reduce it to a size of our choice. Then we can center it, position it to the same level, then push it up just a bit. So shift down arrow. So come here, you see if you select it and then you move it up, it looks like that. Then after that, with some bit of spacing, we need some spacing which will also be covered when it comes to the web design itself, to the website development itself. After that, we are going to come back here and then insert another text. The text is basically going to say, this is a course that is designed to make you a pro a professional or pro. So let's say professional in the field of website development. So after that, I can basically say Control A for the text. I'm going to highlight all of it. Then I can put here an enter. Then Control again A for the text. Reduce the size to probably 40 or 36. Then I can align it to the center as usual. Then I'll move it up and you can see it here. So you can see design website, simple code skills, and this is a course that is designed to make a professional in the field of website development. Then I can use shift up arrow to insert a simple text, move it to the top. So after that, again, I want to emphasize on the spacing. So you can see it's there. After that, now we are going to write a text telling this individual subscribe to this channel and don't miss out. So subscribe to the channel and don't miss out. Again, the usual Control A, center, which I can pick a bigger size like 40 or 48. Can pick probably 48. And then I can decide I come here, subscribe to this channel and don't miss out. I move it to the center. Then after that, I'm going to insert something called a rectangle. Insert it right here. And then give it some bit of color, like color red. It should also be at the center. So I'll align it to the center. After that, I'm going to give it a round angle, a border radius. The border radius some bit of curve. So we can say something like 40 pixels on the appearance. Let's see what happens. Yeah, it looks like that. Let's change it again to something like 50 pixels. 50 pixels. Perfect. Now let's get out of the button, see how it looks. It looks good. So I can come back to it again, try and select it. And then I can give it several features like appearance here. I can decide for it to have some favorable settings if I want to, probably a border, a focus ring, make it small, medium and large. That is if you feel it's what you want, because here you can see it's concentrating on the opacity. Here the opacity is 100%. If I say 50%, that's the way it will look. I don't want it to have an opacity of 50%. Let's say 70%. And there we are. It looks not perfect still, so you can just play around with this thing. I can say again 85%, 90, but I don't want it at 100. Perfect. Yeah, now it looks perfect. So those are some of the features that you can give to a button. You can even decide to give it a drop shadow, an inner shadow, a background blur if you choose to. Although the background blur doesn't have a lot, the layer blur, it has some effect, which I want it to be there. So after that, we can now even come here, insert a text, and tell the text inside it will be saying join us. So this button, it looks like it was appended there, which is the effect that I wanted it to have. So join us. And then it's bold. The size, we can reduce it to 40. Let's first of all select it, Control A, reduce it to 40. Let's see if it's 40. And then you decide to move it just slightly, like to the center. And then now when you select it, it moves up. You want to select it, moves up. By default, I know right now you have become pros, use Shift with the up arrow. And now we have the joiners there. So if you leave the rectangle, you're able to see the joiners has that size, and that's the way it looks. What if we select it again and give it a size of 48? How will it look when we leave? It looks a bit funny. So we can give it back at default size, the size that we wanted before, which is 40. So with that, we can basically ensure that this element at on the outside and the rectangle, joiners and rectangle appear as one. So control while selecting all of them, then say Shift A, and now they all appear at one as one. But you can see if now we do that, the text is somehow disappearing. Some people like that effect. It's like, oh, we are saying join us in a subtle way. Some people probably would like it to pop up so that someone sees that this is, we are not just saying join us, but we are very serious when we say, when we are saying that we are that we are very serious when it comes to joining us. So you can decide to come back here and give it another effect. Remove the layer blur if you don't want to be If you don't want to be subtle, just tell this person you want to join us. For me, I'm not subtle. I don't feel like being subtle. I just want to tell you, join us so that we can learn the simple code skills. So after that, we can be able to see now they are all appearing as one. The join us button and the join us text. And you can even come here and you say the subscribe button. And there it is. So it's now appearing as one. Now I want to insert something else. So we'll come here to action, come to plugins and widgets and go to pixels. But before we insert the pixel, we are going to create a simple rectangle over here. And you're going to insert a subtle image that's basically going to say what are we doing when it comes to simple code skills. Here what we are doing is something quite simple. We are just creating content using our laptops. So you just come here, then while selecting the rectangle, come here to resources, plugins and widgets, and learn and select on pixels. And here I can come and pick several images. I can decide to pick the image of a laptop, which will work well with our black theme. Probably, what if we pick this one? How will it look like? So we close, it looks like that. It doesn't look subtle. So I can press Ctrl Z to undo. Come here again, plugins and widgets, pixels, again, laptop HD image. It's always good to pick a good image. Let's see. Okay, it's not giving me what I need. Say black. We're not getting good black laptop HD image. You can just do laptop image again. So just a minute. Select it again. Come, plugins and widgets, pixels, laptop image. Yeah, can decide to pick this. Yeah, I see it blends well with my content. This is a course designed to make you a professional in the field of website development. Subscribe to this channel and don't miss out. Yeah, it looks perfect. And now we can make even some elements here look and appear as one, because now it appears as one with the subscribe button there. First of all, I also want the subscribe button and the subscribe to this channel to be one. So I'll just say Shift A, and now it's going to be one. And then I can say here subscribe message. This is just basically for you as the designer to remember what you are trying to do. So subscribe message, perfect. And now we can come here and select, this is a website, this is a course, and simple code skills. Shift A again to make them look as one. And now we have a simple website that is popping out and it's giving us the message that we need to the user. So with that, that's the simple website home, a simple landing page containing the simple things that we have, and we have just basically used a few tools. Plugins, and when it comes to plugins and widgets, we have used the Iconify and the pixels. We have used a rectangle, we have used an image and a text, and finally agreed to align the elements the way we want to. Now that we are done, we can basically minimize that, and then that's the way it looks like. So we can come here and we can say now again, make the grid disappear. And now if I want to view the prototype, I can just come here and say present. And this is how my website will look to the user. So I find it gives what's needed. So with that, I hope you find the video. You found the video. Uh, you found the video very informative. So subscribe, like, and comment to this channel so that I can find, so that I'm able to get the feedback and understand what are the areas that you want me to improve. And probably if you like the video, you can just like it and leave a comment also there saying that you like the video and you like more of those. So thank you.